So next topic is about evaporation. So what is evaporation? So let us see about it. So what is evaporation means? If you see wet clothes are dry, when wet clothes are dry, we notice that the water in the clothes are disappeared. Where does the water go? Okay, let's see about it. So next, when you wash the floor of the room, yes, when you wash the floor of the room with the water, after some time the water will disappear on the floor. Why the water which is present on the floor will be disappeared? Okay. So that means somewhat it is happening. So what is happening means it is the process of evaporation. So to know more about this evaporation, let us do the activity, that is activity 8 about evaporation. So to do this activity 8, we need two patty dishes. We need two patty dishes. Patty dishes is nothing but the dishes were made up of glass or plastic, and they are in the shape of cylindrical shape. Yes, they are in the shape of cylindrical shape. Patty dishes is nothing but the dishes which are made up of glass or plastic, and it is nothing but made in the shape of cylindrical. So in these patty dishes we are going to take some spirit. In first dish we have taken spirit, and the second dish also we are going to take some spirit. So to the first dish you have to keep a lid to it. What you have to do? You have to keep lid. That means the dish is covered with the help of this lid. Okay. And the second dish, for this second dish no lid is kept. You have to keep a fan. So that dish should be kept under a fan. And when you keep under the fan, you have to switch on that fan. When you switch on that fan, what it will produce? It will produce some wind. Okay. So firstly, we have to take two patty dishes. In first dish, we took spirit. In second dish also, we took spirit. So first dish is covered with the help of the lid, and second dish is no lid, nothing. We have live freely. So after living freely, we have to keep a fan, and you have to switch on that fan. So when you switch on the fan, what happens? It will produce wind. Okay. So what happens after 5 minutes? If you see that two dishes, what happens? What happens means the spirit which is present in second dish will be disappeared. It will be disappeared. But the spirit which is present in first dish somewhat will be there. So some spirit will be present in the first dish. So in the first dish it is going to have some spirit. In the second dish somewhat, not somewhat, it is going to be disappeared. Yes, no spirit is present in the second. So what is the reason why it is fully disappeared, but here we are having somewhat spirit? Why like so? Let's see about it. So what happens means the molecules which are present in this spirit, yes, this spirit is going to have some molecules in it. So some molecules which are present in its spirit, what happens? They move randomly. So when they move randomly, they collide to each other. Yes, so the molecules which are present in it, they will move randomly to upper surface or lower surface or in the middle. So they will be inner surface at whatever moment they will have. So when they are going to collide to each other, the molecules which are present on the surface of the liquid, they are going to have more energy. Yes, so in inner surface what happens, the molecules which are present in that liquid, they will move and they will uh, collide to each other. So when they are going to collide to each other, some will move randomly. What happens, the molecules which are present on the surface of the liquid, they are going to gain energy. So with that energy, what happens means, the molecules which are present in liquid state, they are going to be converted into the gaseous state. Yes, the molecules which are present on the surface, they are going to gain some energy due to these collisions. So when they have gained this energy, they are going to convert into the gaseous. Yes, that means what happening here, they are going to be disappear. So when they are present on the surface of the water, they are going to be escape from the liquid state to gaseous state. Okay, so when they are going to escape from liquid state to gaseous state, what happens here? The liquid will be disappeared. Okay, so here what happened? We kept lid to this first dish. So the liquid which is present here, the spirit is also having molecules. So here also the molecules, some molecules move randomly, some molecules bond with other molecules, some molecules will rotate, some molecules will uh, gain some energy. Which molecules are going to gain energy? The molecules which are present on the surface of the liquid, they are going to gain energy. So after gaining the energy, what happens? Again same process, they are going to convert into the gaseous state. But after converting into the gaseous state, will it go? There is open space, so when they are going to convert into the gaseous state, they will automatically goes into the air. It is open space, so they will move randomly. But here what happened, we kept lid to the first dish, so automatically all the molecules which are present on the surface of the liquid, they will go to the surface of the lid and automatically they will come into this liquid only. Yes, so when you keep this liquid, the molecules which are conducted from the liquid, they are going to escape into the gaseous state. When they are going to escape from liquid state to gaseous state, what happens? Again they will come back to this liquid only, because we have kept here lid. So what happens? They again comes to this. So when they are coming to this dish only, what happens? Somewhat liquid will be there in that dish. But here no lid, nothing. So automatically the molecules which are converted from liquid state to gaseous state, they will escape from the surface of the liquid and they will move randomly. So when they move randomly, no molecules are present in the second dish. So here the spirit is disappeared. Okay. So when these molecules from the liquid state to gaseous state, they have disappeared, what we can say? That means they are evaporated. It is evaporated. It is nothing but it is the evaporation process. So what is the definition of evaporation? Let's see about it. It is the process of escaping of molecules from the surface of a liquid at any temperature is called evaporation. It is called evaporation. So what is the definition of evaporation? The process of escaping of molecules from the surface of a liquid at any temperature is called as a evaporation. So here from the surface of the liquid, when the molecules are going to be escaped at any temperature, we can say that process as a evaporation process. Okay, so when this evaporation process is going to take place at surface of the liquid, we can say it as a surface phenomena. Yes, where this evaporation process will take place, this evaporation process can also be called as a surface phenomena. Yes. Here at surface of this liquid, they are going to escape the molecules. So that's why we call this process as a surface phenomena. Yes, okay. And it is also called as cooling process. It is also called as cooling process. This process is also called as cooling process. For example, when we work hard, yes, when we work hard, we will get sweat. Yes, when we do more work, we will get sweat. Why we will get sweat? Because when you do more work, you are going to spend more heat energy. So when you are going to spend heat energy, what happens on skin? It is going to gain that temperature. So the water which is present in sweat glands, it will be evaporated. When it is evaporated, our body will be cooled. Yes, so when evaporation process is taking place, when heat energy is going to be evaporated from our skin, what happens? Our body will become as a cool one. Yes, so when evaporation is going to take place, we can say it is also a cooling process. So we have seen what is evaporation and what type of process it is. These are surface phenomenon and cooling process. This is all about evaporation. If you like the video, for more updates, subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment me.